Hello all, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. So we've got sort of a more experimental kind of video today because this is the Hot Wheels display case from Smyths Toys here in the UK. Now I've already done a video on this and it's done pretty well. It's quite a cool thing. It's got some negatives, but you know, it's pretty good for what it is, albeit kind of expensive. But that's not the topic of today. I've already covered it in quite a lot of detail. We're gonna see what fits. Will it fit in my display case? Kind of thing. So yes, I had a comment on the previous video where I looked at this about whether it would take team transport cars, or the lorries should I say. And I thought, that's a bloody good question. They have got quite big slots, and I said maybe they're perhaps a bit too big. But you know, if you had an open bonnet or something off of a car, like say this Charger here, you could actually display it in the case with the hood open, like so, which is nice. It's nice enough. And even some of the bigger trucks, again, could display them with hoods open and stuff, especially the RLC stuff. But does it fit the team transports? Now, I replied to the comment saying I think it does because I picked one up and it fit straight away. But there's obviously a few different variations. So let's get into it. What about this thing? With this big trailery thing on the back. I actually did a video on this and never edited it. I stumbled across it in my to edit folder. Whoops. So this never got released. Silly me. I'm sure by now nobody cares because they've all seen it. So I'm not going to bother now. But will this big trailer and car fit in here is the question. Would it fit with it actually hooked up as well? That's an even better question. Can we get it to like go across there like that? Yeah. Yeah. That does fit, and that fits really well actually because the trailer slips over that. That fits perfectly. Look at that. Even with a little bit of room to spare, actually. That's cool. So yeah, if you've got a trailer like that, that will indeed fit in here. Well, that's a cool start. So we can fit ones like this. Let's move him down here, say. I've kind of got ahead of myself really because I was going to try the older Volvo and Caravan combo, but you know, it's going to fit because that fits. So let's just plonk him down there. Yeah, that was obviously going to fit. So if you've got any of the, what are they, track haulers? I can't remember what that series is called now. But if you've got any of the track haulers, they should also fit. Yeah, I can't remember the name of those. That's really going to bug me. And of course, we've kind of figured it out. One of these flatbeds with a car on the back is very likely to fit as well. Now, the only query is it going to slot in? Oh, wow, it does. It does take up a lot of room from the other side, I will admit. But it does just about slot into place. That's really cool. I wonder if you can... There you go. If you base the wheel over there, that kind of works. I think you'll be getting a few less in. Obviously, because they're considerably longer, these things. But yeah, that does work quite well, actually, doesn't it? Right, let's get the bigger ones out. We've got a few different size ones here. This one being the lowest by the looks of it. Let's see if we can fit that in somewhere. Yeah, height doesn't seem to be a problem here at all. There's plenty of space. It's just whether you can get it over these little lines here. But, you know, I guess if you're not too fussed about it being perfect, it's absolutely fine. And even this taller bus style hauler thing. Oh, it's empty. Can't remember what come with that now. Yeah, that'll fit, no problems. It looks like you get about 4 of these in here per row, which is actually really good, to be fair. I wonder what the lights look like. Oh yeah, still lights up pretty good actually. I mean, obviously the sides of the trucks aren't as bright because they kind of block the light, but the ones of the trailer and the open thing, that looks really good. I guess if you want to display the cars alongside, you'd have to have them separately. Obviously the ones where they're on the trailer, that works. These ones, you wouldn't be able to put the cars on top. You'd have to have them on the next row up, or perhaps beside them. But, you know, you wouldn't display a car on top of your transport lorry anyway, would you? So I guess it's not the end of the world. So, you know, if we want to display the car alongside it, I'm assuming you'd probably have to go about it like that. But, you know, that's actually a cooler way of looking at it. If that's the case, you're probably going to get maybe 2 per shelf. Not as good, not going to lie. But you know, if we have him out of the way, you can plonk down there for now. Can we squeeze that in together with that? No, not quite. You're probably going to be better off. Yeah, you're kind of losing a half a slot each end here, I think. Which is unfortunate, but it's the way it's got to be. Because the wheelbase actually does fit between the slots, but obviously the overhang of the trailers, or the actual lorries, means you got about half a car worth at the end. So this is quite a short car, this Porsche. It's not going to quite fit. So yeah, it's not quite the best length for these, unless you're happy with, as I say, displaying it like that, 2x2, facing each other, or something like that. But it does look good. You stick up that bit of tape that's falling down as well, that doesn't look even better. Yeah, it looks alright, as I say. Bit of space wasted, but who knows, you might have some figurines or something to display in there along with them. But that's probably what it's going to look like if you want to display the trailer and the car alongside each other. But I suppose you could actually have the trucks on the lower level and then put the car above each truck. That might actually be a better way of displaying them for space purposes. So yeah, that's quite cool. If you want to display your team transport in one of these, you can do quite well. I wonder what else we can fit in here. How big can we go? Let's make it bigger. Pretty sure I tried this in the main video. They don't work, do they? No, they're a little bit too wide. And they don't fit over the slots, so you can't put your credit cases in there. I'm pretty sure I tried that in the original video, actually. Oh well. Now, I think this might be pushing it a bit, but let's find out. Will it fit the new trailers? Will it fit the mighty Scania lorry? Oh no, it doesn't. Oh no, it does. It does. Oh dear. It does indeed fit the Scania lorry. Oh my god. I don't think it's going to fit the Freightliner though. Well, actually, no, I suppose the Freightliner might not be taller, because the Scania is quite a tall thing, isn't it? It's tight. I will admit, it is tight in there. It's not going to go over that ledge, though. I'm going to have to take it out and then... You've got to sit the wheels just right over the ledges for it to fit. There we go. Squeaky. Let's see. Oh no, it's actually lower. You can indeed display the Elite 64 lorries in there. That is flipping awesome. Can we actually... Obviously, we'll be able to get some cars in the back of them there. That's a given. Slide them in there. Zoom in a bit so you get a closer look at what I'm doing. Can we? If we've got quite low cars, do you reckon we can get... Oh, maybe. Oh, we're off the front. Okay, no, we can't. That won't fit there. What about up there? I don't know. I think it's a bit tight. Oh, it's just very, very just. And it has made the lights look a bit naff. What about a small car as well? We put that in. Oh my god, yes. Oh, they keep dropping between them. There we go. I mean, they fit. They do fit. So if you're creative with it and have some low or short cars, you can actually display some cars fully on one of the tractor trailer units. The Elite 64 trailers. That's flipping cool. My original plan was just to have this mounted up on the wall and then put the two trailers on top between the two display cases, so there was ample space. I think that's still the better way to go, but you can do it if you put the right cars on it. You're going to have a very short one at the front there though. Very short and low. But yeah, both those tractor units fit just. I mean, just. They are touching the LEDs near enough. Yeah, you can just about do it. You can display your team transports, no problem, and cram one of them things in there, if you so wish. It's just the lighting. It'd actually probably look better if you didn't have it. I don't know. You can tell they're a little bit squeezed. Let's just put him up there so he doesn't feel left out. So there we have it. How cool is that? You can indeed display team transport as well as the bigger trailers. If you can think of anything else you might want to try displaying here, do be sure to let me know and I'll see if it fits, if I've got it obviously. So hopefully this will help you decide whether you want to go and pick one of these up. Maybe the advantage of being able to display some bigger stuff in here is the decider for you. But yeah, be sure to let me know what you think of this display unit and whether you're likely to pick one up. If you do want to grab one, they are at Smyths Toys here in the UK, and they're about 40 quid. Albeit it's quite an expensive thing, but you know, it's a pre-built display case with lights that run off 3 AA batteries, and of course it does come with some acrylic plastic doors. Well, I say doors, they're more like a slot-in cover. So it's be something like that. Obviously I've taken them off for ease of use in this video, but it does have those as well. But yeah, if you want to know, if you want to see more about this, I've done a full video on it, and I'll leave it as a link in the end of the video. But as always, I hope you're doing well. Hope your collections are going sweet. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below, as I love reading them all. Thanks you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in another video.